All right, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kakradash. I want to give double honor to the apostles who read no stone who rule and teach well. And I want to say Shalom to the hopeful elect. All right, it's your brother Karad Desire, and back with another lesson speaking on, choosing and choosing wisely, or choices and choosing wisely. Okay, because there's going to come a point in time, will sooner rather than later, where we're all going to have to make a choice. All right. And that choice is going to be based on the fear of the Lord or the fear of man. Okay. All right. So you need to choose wisely. And choosing wisely, the proper choice in choosing wisely is choosing the fear of Yahweh Shema Shai. All right. So I'm going to just look up the definition for choosing or choice. And we all should pray to make better choices. All right. So this is a choose. Let's see, choice. All right. It says the act of choosing. It says preference. So, okay, do you prefer to live with the Lord, or do you prefer to, you know, die with the world? You know, that's what your choice is. That's the only two choices that you really have. Okay, because there's gonna be a point in time again where you're gonna either choose the Lord or choose man. Okay, and within these choices, looking more specifically into these choices. All right, choosing the Lord or choosing man. All right, you're either going to take the RFID microchip, okay, or you're not going to take it, okay. And if you do take it, you're choosing man, okay, and man is going to die by the hands of the Lord, okay. And if you don't take it, okay, there's a great chance that the Lord's going to not allow you to die by the hands of man, okay. All right. So this is a choice again. It says the act of choosing. So we're going to look at the word choose as well. Preference, okay, any person or thing chosen as this is my choice, the best thing or the best part or thing. So you have to look at this like listen. You have to look at this as well. It says the best part or thing. Okay, so the best part or the best thing for you in future situations is to choose the fear of the Lord and not to choose the fear of man. Also, in regards to choosing Yahweh Shema Shai and not choosing, this RFID microchip. Okay. Choice as an adjective worthy of being chosen, especially good. All right, let's go to choice. Choose, Salakia. It says to make a choice, to select one from two or more, to see fit, please, as I do not choose to go. Okay, to select. So I'm gonna go back to this. To select from one, two. Salakia. To select one from two or more. Okay. And it says, I thought I saw the word preference. Oh, that was up there earlier. So what do you prefer? Okay. So at the end of the day, we know that we really don't have any, say so on what it is that we choose because the Lord, Yahweh Shai, He chooses it for us. Okay. But your choice, okay, if you did have the choice to choose, because I say that because everything is already written, but nonetheless, you don't have when you do have the choice to choose, which is little small things throughout your day-to-day basis, you need to choose the fear of the Lord. All right. This is Job, I think 33. Yeah, this is Job chapter 33, verse 15. In a dream and a vision of the night when deep sleep falls upon men and slumbering upon the bed, then he openeth the ears of men and sealeth their instruction. All right, so your instructions are sealed within your mind, okay, about what you're going to do the next day when you go to sleep at night. All right, so when you wake up, you should be praying to the Lord to help you choose the right things for your feet to walk in the paths of the fear of the Lord. All right, so this is going to be another precept proving that you don't have so-called free will. All right, because we are subject to the Father of spirits, okay, and that's the Heavenly Father, Yahweh. All right, this is Hebrews chapter 12, verse 9. Furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh which corrected us. Okay, you know, you had a man, a father. Okay, and when you did something wrong, he either yelled at you or whooped your ass. Okay, um, and we gave them reverence. Shall we not much more? Shall we not much rather be in subjection unto the Father of spirits and live? So choosing how about you, Mount Shine, you're gonna live, man. Okay. Moses told Israel in I think like Deuteronomy the 30th chapter, or maybe the 29th chapter. Let's see. Yep, it's Deuteronomy 20. No, it's Deuteronomy 30. This is Deuteronomy 30 and 19. I call heaven and earth to record this day against you that I have set before you life and death. Okay. Choices. You can choose life or you can choose death. Okay. Through the Spirit of the Lord, I pray that me and my family and the brothers in their family, we choose life. Okay. Which coincides with not worshiping this beast system and taking the chip. Okay. And most people are going to choose death, okay? And that death equates with them choosing that RFID microchip because they're afraid of man, and they're going to eat a missile for that, okay? That's the same thing in regards to what Moses said before Israel. He said life and death before them, all right? Choose to keep the laws or choose not to keep the laws, okay? Blessings and cursings, therefore choose life that both thou, Slaki, and thy seed may live. Verse 20. That thou mayest love the Lord Yahweh thy power, and that thou mayest obey his voice, and that thou mayest cleave unto him, for he is thy life and the length of thy days, that thou may dwellest in the land which Yahweh swore unto thy fathers, to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob, to give them. Okay, so there's a lot in here. All right. It says to love the Lord. So to love the Lord is to keep the commandments. And one of the commandments for the Lord is to not idol worship. And another commandment for the Lord is to not, have anything pierced within your skin. So going back into these two idols, well, there's one idol having something pierced in your skin, okay, is going to be set up as a god. This RFID microchip is going to be set up as a god. It's going to give you access to do so-called all these, technological miracles. Okay, same thing with the brain chip that Elon Musk is making. All right, it's going to give you this sense of security, and you'll be able to, mentally or physically do things that you weren't able to do before. Okay, but my warning for you is to not choose death, to choose life. Okay, so choose the Lord, but your choices are already set before you. Okay, so whatever the Lord prescribes for you to do, you have already chosen. So. All right, the Lord has chosen for you to do so because He's the Father of spirits. He controls everything and everybody. Okay, just like a father in his house. Okay, when his house is in structured order, all right, He set it up that way. All right, so everything falls by the order that the man of the house has set up. Same thing with the Heavenly Father. Everything falls by His order. Okay, or everything falls in line to His order. Okay, so going back into choosing life or death. Okay, this is 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 21. Ye cannot drink the cup of the Lord, okay, and drink and the cup of devils. Ye cannot be partakers of Yahweh's table and of the table of devils. Okay, so you can't sit at the Lord's table and be like, all right, cool, I'm here. Even though I took the RFID microchip, I'm still here. You can't do that, all right? That's not going to work for you because those individuals that take that chip, they're going to be destroyed by fire. All right, so again, choose. You have a choice to sit at the Lord's table, or you have a choice to sit at the table of Esau. All right, and if you sit at the table of Esau, you're going to be destroyed. Okay, because the scriptures say, don't hand join hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished. Okay, 2/3 of our people going to have joined hand unto Esau, and when the pressure comes from from above and from below, all right, you're gonna you're either going to fold or you're going to stand strong. All right. You either going to be a nail that's fixed in its place, okay, that can't be removed, or you're going to be a wacky, inflatable flailing arm to guide in the wind. Okay, all right. This is Revelation chapter 14, and this is going to be the judgment for those individuals that partake in choosing death. Okay, this is Revelation 14 and 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his charagma in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Okay, so we already know that the Lord's gonna be out here destroying stuff. So those that take that Quran, okay, they're gonna be burned up, man. They're gonna be burned up by thermonuclear missiles. They're gonna be burned up by the laser beams, the chariots, and the fierce anger that the Lord is bringing. Okay, when He comes, all right. But it's gonna happen. You're gonna be burnt up before the thousands of chariots or the thousands of angels that the Lord Yahweh brings, and you're gonna be burned up in front of the Lord. All right, that's a horrible thing, man. Because you chose to not fear the Lord, man. Because you chose to continue to live in the world when this world, as you can see, with World War III popping off, America sent like 2,000 plus troops over to Ukraine, or within the border within Europe. I'm gonna say that because I don't know specifically where, but Putin just sent 30,000 more troops to the border of Ukraine. All right, the Lord is building up strategically this war to pop off so he can set up the kingdom for the Lord, man. For the Lord, Yahweh Shai, okay? And for why Yahweh Shai for that, okay? So we just got to keep waiting on the Lord, okay? And have patience, hope, because we see things moving, okay? This is Revelation 14:11. It says, and the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. So you got a choice, man. You're going to choose the Lord, or you're going to choose this damn devil. All right, but we also got to remember when choosing the Lord that the Lord Yahweh Shai is going to be with us, man. Okay, this is Matthew chapter 6, verse 24. No man can serve two masters, so you're going to either choose one or you're going to choose the other. You can't play both. You can't play both, okay? For he will either hate the one and love the other. So you're either going to hate the Lord or hate the world, okay? Or you're going to love the Lord or love the world. Which one which one you going to do? All right? Or else he will hold to one and despise the other. You cannot serve the Most High and mammon, okay? Mammon goes into riches and money, okay? Verse 25 says, therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life. That means do not worry about. That's what it says in my footnotes. It says, do not worry about your life, okay? All right, Shalom, Maki, Habashim, Shabashim, Paradise, Bagatha. All right, continuing at verse 25, it says, what shall ye eat or what shall ye drink? Nor yet for your body what ye shall put on. Is not the life more than raiment, and the body more than Salakia, not the life more than meat, and the body raiment? Behold the fowls of the air. Behold the fowls of the air, for they sow not, neither do they reap, Salakia, nor gather into barns, yet your heavenly Father. I remember earlier we read Hebrews 12:9, okay? The Father of spirits, okay? Yet your heavenly Father, all right, which is Yahweh, the Father of spirits, okay? Feedeth them. Are ye not much better than they? Yes, you're an Israelite, man. You're a prince of the power, okay? So you have to know if the Lord feeds these birds, these squirrels, these worms, these spiders, these roaches, these sharks, these whales, the Lord's going to feed you, man, okay? All right? You got to know that, man. And you got to remember that. And that also goes into, showing forth your faith, man. All right? And we just read in regards to loving the Lord. So I'm going to read this. This is 1 Corinthians 1. Or it's 1 Corinthians 2 and 9. Because this goes into loving the Lord, man. All right? It says, All right, so if you choose the world, okay, you see what you get. This is what you're going to get. You're going to keep getting the continual oppression of work and taxes and baby mama drama, baby daddy drama, people out here going crazy, killing, shooting stuff up, high taxes, high inflation on food, okay, car problems, money problems, mental problems, things such as that. That's what's going to happen, and even worse things than that if you choose the world as far as taking this chip or not, okay. But when you choose Yahweh Shema Shai, okay, there's no telling what you're going to get. The scriptures tell us what we're going to get, but we can't comprehend what it is that the Lord's physically going to do for us, man. Okay, the Lord's thoughts is not our thoughts, man. Okay, so this is 1 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 9. But as it is written, I have not seen nor ear heard, neither have entered into the hearts of man the things which the Most High has prepared for them that love Him. So if you love the Lord, you're not going to take this chip. So if you love the Lord, you're going to try to do your best as you can to serve the Lord, man. And that's a choice, okay? It's a choice. It's a choice. It's a choice. All right. It's what you prefer, okay? It's a choice. So you can choose to serve the Lord. You can choose to serve Mammon or this world or Esau or this beast system, and you're gonna die with it, man. But eyes haven't seen, so the things that you see here in this world are uncomparable to what you can receive in the kingdom. What you hear about things in this world is going to be uncomparable to what you going to hear about things in the kingdom, and you go actually see them. Here you got restrictions as far as licenses and passports and the vaccination shot for you to go over to be able to travel. You got the mask restriction, all that stuff, man. All right, it stops you from seeing the world, okay? But when you're in the kingdom and you have these unfathomable abilities, all right, you can, like Goku, he can instant transmission. All right, you can do that, man, and go see something that somebody was, you heard about on the while you walking on the streets of gold. You heard that something far-fetched, something that may sound unbelievable here, but in the kingdom is going to be believable, and you can go see it, man. You're not going to have any restrictions as far as the Israelites are concerned, okay? And it says, have not entered into the hearts of man. So the things that we think of, like I said earlier, the thoughts that we have is not the same thoughts as Yahweh Shema Shai, okay? Let's see what else I got. All right. So again, it goes into making the right choices, man. So this is Joshua chapter 24 and 15. All right, this is going into idol worship, okay? And because Jake is still doing that, and going into taking that charagma, that's idol worship, okay? And you're gonna die for that. So this is Joshua chapter 24, and I'm gonna start at 14. Now therefore fear the Lord Yahweh and serve Him in sincerity and in truth. All right, so fear the Lord, man. Keep the commandments, brotherly love. Don't steal, don't lie, don't commit adultery, don't idol worship, okay? Things that you do to, love yourself, the same things you should do for your brothers to the best of your abilities, okay? And that's part of serving the Lord, keeping the commandments, right? And it says, and put away the gods which your fathers served on the other side of the flood and in Egypt, and serve ye the Lord. So serve the Lord, man. That's the whole point of these lessons that the brothers be putting out on a day-to-day basis, like 24 hours around the clock, man. Serve the Lord. Okay. Verse 15. And if it seem evil unto you to serve Yahweh, choose. There you go. It's choose right there. Choose you this day whom you will serve. So you're gonna have to choose, man. Make a choice. Who you gonna serve, man? All right. Choose whom ye will serve, whether the gods of your fathers, it says whether the gods which your fathers served that were on the other side of the flood. And it says for the flood, it says the Euphrates, okay? All right, or the gods of the Amorites in whose land ye dwell, and that's how we get fucked up right there. All right, idol worshiping. All right, this is the point. All right, and this is what I try to do within my household, and this is what the brothers try to do within their household. It says, but as for me and my house, we will serve you. How about Shema Shai? And serving the Lord, man. is great, man. Serving the Lord Yahweh by Shemi Al Shai is in control of everything, man. So why not serve the power that's in control of everything instead of serving a man who's only set up to make it to a certain point before he falls? You know, it's like a graph chart where they line with the lines. So America was coming up, coming up, coming up, coming up, and then now it's at the point where it's about to go down, go down, go down, go down. All right. And then the kingdom of Israel is going to be built up, 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 and never come down, man. Because if you read in the book of Daniel, it says, just roughly paraphrasing, it says, you know, the kingdom shall stand forever and shall not be left to another people. So that means nobody's going to take it down, man. Okay. Um, so they're going to be my closing precept, man. And it goes back into, you know, just, you know, loving the Lord and choosing the Lord, man. And that's what we should do to the best of our abilities. This is Isaiah 64 and 4. It says, for since the beginning of the world, men have not heard nor perceived by the ear, neither have the eye seen, almost high, beside thee, what he hath prepared for him that waiteth for him. All right, so wait for the Lord, okay? And waiting for the Lord goes into patience. Waiting for the Lord goes into suffering, okay? And that's what being patient means. Also, waiting for the Lord also goes into being circumspect in your choices, okay? And I was listening to the brothers earlier. That they was GMS Virginia and GMS Riley. They was doing a video, and the brother Karab, the head over here in Virginia, he read the definition of circumspect, and it said basically trying to think because it hit me. When I said it hit me, it struck a chord in me like damn. But it said, just basically laying out all your choices to get a desired effect, and your choices, the things that you choose, are gonna affect your desired outcome. Okay. I can't remember specifically what he said, but it was around about that. The things that you choose to do is going to it has an effect on what it is that you want to do. Okay. All right. Let's say if I want to, go for a run every day to build up my running skills, but I only choose to run, a quarter of a mile every day instead of running a mile. That's going to have an effect on my process of, me getting better at running. Okay. So being circumspect, it should help you to make better decisions to go forth for the thing that you set up to do, all right, to meet your purpose. If I'm explaining it right, I know I am, but it's not how I wanted it to come out. But anyway, but when you wait for the Lord, going back to Isaiah 64 and 4, says, but when you wait for the Lord, man, okay, let me read this. This is Lamentations. But when you wait for the Lord, man, it comes with all types of benefits, man. All right, because when you're waiting, it has everything to do with your faith. It also has to do with your patience, and it shows forth that you got hope in something that's bigger than what you see, man. All right, so this is Lamentation chapter 3, verse 25. Yahweh is good unto them that wait for him, to the soul that seeketh him. All right, and it says, verse 26, it says, it is good that a man should both hope and quietly wait for the salvation of Yahweh. All right, so when you wait for that salvation, you're making the right choices, man. Okay, when you're waiting for that salvation, one of your choices is to fear the Lord and to wait for him so you can receive that redemption, man. We know that this Karagma is coming. We know, and we can see World War III stirring up. And now we just got to sit here and continue to do the best that we can to serve the Lord and see when we getting beamed up out of here, man. Because I believe that I'm gonna be beamed up out of here, and I know brothers believe that as well as our families, man. Okay, so continue to hold on, serve the Lord to the best of your abilities. Okay, pray, fast, and continue to hope, man. So Lord will you edify, and Lord will, I'll speak to myself first. We all make the right choices, okay? Pray that, the Lord doesn't give you over to the temptation of, taking that CHIP, okay? And pray the Lord strengthens you, for the times of, that great temptation, okay? And pray for the Lord to strengthen brothers and, you know, your family and their families, man, okay? So, Lord, will you, as edified, I want to give our praise, honor, and glory unto you, how by Shema Shai, by Shema Dash. I want to give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who we want to teach well. And I want to say shalom to the whole full at Kwame Ashram, Shalom.